So here we go, this is 1980 points of Beastclaw Raiders running as Destruction. So we've got a battalion, which is the form of a Skull with the Icebrow Hunter and 2 units of 2 Saber Cats. For heroes, we've got a Huskard on Stonehorn, and he's going to be me general. He's going to take Ravager, which gives you +2 to the Rampage and Destruction Legion's ability trait, and he's also going to take the Battle Brew, so +1 to hit and wound, +2 from feeling risky. We've then got a Huskard on Thundertusk with a Blood Vulture, and he's going to take the Meteoric Hammerblade. We've got a unit of 3 Icefall Yetis, 1 unit of 4 Mournfangs with full command in there, all with Gargant Hackers, and then we've got 2 units of 2 with a Skull and Hornblower in each one. So yeah, it's fast, it's going to hit hard, but there's not that much of it. Right guys, so here we go. This is Michael's Skaven army. He's been painting up for a little while, and it's nice to see a Skaven army. I don't think I've ever actually played against Skaven. So, Michael, what have you got in your list? I know you've got a battalion and then some other stuffs.
Yeah, I've got a Verminus Claw Pack, which is the Storm Vermin, 3 units of Clan Rats.
Yeah.
We've got a 10, a 20 and a 10. And then we've got 3 Warp 5 throws for the that part of Verminus Claw Pack, and then you've got an extra Warp 5 throw as well, just because I had the points.
Okay, and which of the heroes are part of that?
The Warlord, who isn't actually a Warlord today, he's just a model, and then the Battle Chieftain with Battle Standard.
No problem. And this one's a conversion, isn't it?
Yes.
Which, because there's models out of production now, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
No problem. And you gave him Crown of the Conquest.
Yep. Because
his ability only works on these guys, doesn't it?
Verminus units, yeah.
So then put Inspiring Presence on the Plague Monks.
Yes.
And then this is is this one your Warlord today, did you say?
He's an actual Skaven Warlord.
Right.
But he's the Warlord today. This is Treacherous Craven Tail. Once again, a conversion, because the model is just, well,
ridiculously costed on eBay.
Yeah.
And he's took the Beguiling Gem just to try and keep him alive a little bit, yeah?
Yep.
And what's these 2 guys?
2 Warlock Engineers.
No problem. And then for the second part of the army, you've got
Plague Furnace and unit Plague Monks, and then I got 2 Warp Lightning Cannons.
And that's 8 drops altogether.
Yep.
To my 7. So it looks like I might be going first, but we'll see what happens. Let's come back after deployment. Right, here we go guys, welcome back after deployment. I won the roll off and elected to deploy first. I had 7 drops in total. So we've got the Yetis at this side, 2 Mournfangs. The Thundertusk is hiding, 2 Mournfangs, the Stonehorn and the 4, and of course the Skull is in pursuit. Meanwhile, Michael, thankfully having a battalion, managed to get him only 1 or 2 drops behind me. So that wasn't too bad, and basically he screened the Plague Furnace with the Clan Rats, and he screened the Warp Lightning Cannons as best he can with the rest of the Clan Rats at the back. I know how nasty these guys are, and I know how nasty these guys are, so we'll do our best to try and pick them off. But who is going first? I think Michael is going to go first. But before Michael goes first, I forgot to mention, if you haven't guessed by the objectives, we are playing Border War. So 1 objective in each deployment zone. Mine's under the Stonehorn, and 1 on each side. At the end of your turn, the 1 on each side counts as 2 victory points. The 1 in your own deployment zone counts as 1. But if you manage to make it to your opponents, that's 4 points. So let's see what Michael does in his hero phase. Right, so start of the hero phase. The Skaven Warlord model, who is not the general, can use his command ability of Gnash Gnaw on their bones. Because a part of the battalion, he can still use it, and it affects all, is it Clan Vermin?
Clan Verminus, yeah.
Within 13, instead of just 1. Michael has elected to plant his banner, which makes all these fearless, doesn't it? Yep. Basically, so they don't take bravery, and then he's going to use Inspiring Presence on the Plague Monks so that they don't have to run. So basically, my whole tactics of kill 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models and then make you run is now useless.
Yep.
Let's see what else he's going to do. Okay, so more stuff in the hero phase. The banner guy is using hack slash on the Storm Vermin, which gives them...
Tracks Craven Tail, just so that people know.
Right. Which gives them a rend of -2. Considering I've only got a 4 save, that's not great. But then you've got the priest on the Plague Furnace is going to pray for these guys to reroll wounds, was it?
Yes, it was.
So is it? And it's on a 3+.
Yeah, it's called Blessed with Filth, and it's on a 3. It goes off on a 3+.
Don't roll a 1 though, because it's a mortal wound.
It is indeed.
It's a 4, so they are re-rolling wounds as well. Okay, so that is basically it for Michael's turn. The Warp Lightning Cannons are out of range. He's kept them back because he wants to wait until I'm a little bit closer. He didn't want to deploy them on his front lines. He doesn't want to rush forward too far because he knows how fast I am. And he wants the charge, not me. So, yeah. Warp Lightning Cannons and Warp Fire Throwers are all out of range. Both the Wizards are out of range as well. You could Mystic Shield, actually.
Yeah.
Because we basically just discussed everything and we're like, yeah, can't do anything. So, pick a unit to try and cast Mystic Shield on to give them +1 save.
Cast on the Storm Vermin?
On the Storm Vermin. So, casting value of a 6. Did you get it? And no, he fails. It was worth a go.
Was?
Right, let's move into Beastclaw turn 1. Okay, so Beastclaw turn 1. The Yetis have moved 3, the Mournfangs have moved 5, and the Thunder Tusk has moved round sideways as well. We're going to try and get onto this objective. Meanwhile, at this side, the Stonehorn and the Mournfangs have pushed forward, and these ones have pushed forward. And that's just my hero phase. The only abilities that I've got in my hero phase is basically have the Thunder Tusk heal something. Nothing's wounded. So let's move on to movement. Right, so here we go after the movement phase. Everything is basically moved forward. The Yetis have moved and ran to get this objective. The Huskard on Thunder Tusk, the Mournfangs have came this way. Stonehorn and Mournfangs have came this way. These Mournfangs got a little bit further move up than these ones. I really wanted the unit of 4 to go against the Storm Vermin and kill them before they kill me. But yeah, so on to shooting. He can't shoot because he ran. But first up, we're going to have Frost Weathered Ice, which does a flat 6 mortal wounds because I'm unwounded on a 2+. I'm going to do it on. I can only reach these 2 Warpfire cannons really. So let's go with the one in the middle here. So on a 2+, I'm guessing he's got 6 wounds or less. 6 mortal wounds on him. Probably. So. Shooting, we've got a couple of Iron Lock pistols, which is this the unit of 20 clan rats at the front, is it?
It is, yeah.
Right, so 2 Iron Lock pistols from the 2 Mournfangs. So that's 1 hit. And that's a fatal wound. How many wounds he got?
He's got 3. He's dead.
Yeah.
Kaboomy.
Does he explode when he dies? No.
Just a nice noise.
Oh. And then 1 single Iron Lock pistol from the Scarl at the Storm Vermin, 4s, and a miss. And lastly, you're going to enjoy this one, Michael. So I pick a unit within 30 inches, right? So I'm going to go for your banner bearer, and then you pick a unit. Any of yours.
Any of mine.
Any of your units. Basically, on a 1, 2, 3, the banner bearer is going to take a mortal wound. On a 4, 5, or 6, the unit that you choose takes a mortal wound.
Clan rats.
The unit of 10 at the back.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll. So 1, 2, 3, the banner bearer takes a single mortal wound. And that's it. That was my shooting phase.
Lovely.
However, this guy has to charge. So, I'm going to have to go after the unit of 20 clan rats. 7 will measure. So the Stonehorn makes it. The unit of Mournfangs, I need a 10-inch charge to hit the Storm Vermin. Actually, I've got Hornblow, so I roll 3 dice and pick the 2 highest. 11. I make it. And this is now going to hurt because obviously when he attacks, he gets the Mournfangs to attack. So yeah, as a result of them making the charge, these guys aren't going to charge. Okay, so because I've made a few charges, I dish out a couple of mortal wounds. He does D6 to the clan rats. Kill 4 clan rats. These guys do 1 mortal wound on a 4+. No. So, first of all, I'm going to go with a Huskard. Now, normally I only hit on 4s. No, I don't. Huskard and Stonehorn hits on 3s. I now hit on 2s because of the Battle Brew. So they all hit, and then I'm wounding on 4s. 3s because of Battle Brew. I always forget that. So that's 2 wounds with no AP, 1 damage apiece, Michael. 2 clan rats go down. Next up we have, because I'm unwounded, I have 6 attacks with the Stonehorn's horns. So, let's go with them. A +1 to hit. Normally I'm hitting on 4, so I'm hitting on 3s thanks to the Battle Brew. And now I'm wounding on 2s. This is what you don't like though, Michael. Oh! Right. So I was wounded on 2s, Michael. I just rolled 3 1s. And do you know why you like this?
Because you didn't wound me?
Well, yes, but each one of these is -2. So you're not getting your save. And it would be 3 damage each.
Ooh.
Yeah, and because wounds spill over in Sigmar, that would have killed a lot. So that is 3 damage, so it kills 3 more clan rats. And then next up we've got D6 attacks with the crushing hooves for 3. We're hitting on 2s. And then we're wounding on 2s, would be +1, but I can't, because match player. So that's 2 more. It's rend -1, so do the Skaven shields have the same effect? So is it +1 for the shields?
Yeah.
Against anything, is it just damage 1 things?
Just damage 1.
Just damage 1, it's damage D3, so you wouldn't get your +1, so it's -1 to your save. Okay, yeah, so it's no save because it's D3 damage, and that kills 4 more clan rats. Now, something else that you don't like, after he has attacked, he gets to let a unit of Mournfangs pile in and attack instantly. So guess who's going next, Michael? Them, yes. So I have 6 attacks because the guy at the back can't reach, and that's 6 attacks with the Gargan Hackers. Gargan Hackers are brilliant if you can get them to hit. So I'm hitting on 4s. That's good, that's good. I'm wounded on 3s. Now it's rend -1. But you've got a 5-up save normally.
Yep.
Your shield would normally give you +1, but because it's 3 damage, it doesn't. So you've got 2 at -1. So 6 ups on there. And it's 3 damage each. That kills 6.
Whoa.
Yes. That's not good for you.
Not at all.
Next up though, we've got the Mournfang's Tusks. Now you will get your save against this because it is only 1 damage with the Tusks. So I'm hitting on 4s. So not a bad round. And then I'm wounding on 3s. So that's 5. You'd be at -1 because of my rend, but you're +1 because of your shield. So that's 5 ups. Mystic Shield would have been very useful against these.
I would have done. Oh, so 3.
Nice. So 2 more die because it's only 1 damage each. Unless, have they got 2 wounds? Or just
No,
1?
just
Just
one.
1. So 2 more die. Right, so because I've got no attacks left, we're going to go with all of Michael's stuff. So the Plague Furnace is piled in. The Plague Monks have piled in. Are you piling in the last few clan rats?
No, not bothered.
No, and then we've got the Storm Vermin have piled in as well. So 16 attacks from the Plague Monks. Michael has got 4-ted blades, which means you can reroll all failed hits. Because of the Plague Furnace's ability, he used his rerolling all failed wounds. But then he's got a Contagion Banner and a Bell Chime, which means any 6s to wound are at -1, and you roll an extra dice for each 6 that you rolled, and on a 6 they cause mortal wounds. So not all of them compiling, which is good for me. But you've got 16 attacks hitting on 4s. And then rerolling all fails. That's not bad. So reroll the fails. An extra 3, and then you're wounding on 4s, but we're fishing for 6s.
Yeah.
There's a few 6s, so we'll do them on separate. So how many is there? 5?
5 normal wounds.
So I've got 5 4-ups. So I do 2 wounds so far, and then you've got 3, was it?
3 on the 6s, yeah.
No, so -1, so 5 up. So I take 1 more wound, but you roll 3 6s, so roll them 3 dice again. On a 6 I suffer a mortal wound. Nothing. So that was 3 damage, which means that you've actually done 2 damage to me, Michael. Drops me to 10 wounds. But the Plague Furnace is hopefully going to do some damage now. Now Michael did want to charge, but you know, he wants to start eating away at the Huskar to try and do some damage. So it has. Okay, so we're going for the Rusty Wheels and Spikes first. It's D6 attacks. Big numbers. 6. Nice. So 6 attacks. As it stands at the minute though, because Michael isn't wounded, he's hitting the Stonehorn on 2s. That's good, that's all hit. And you wounded me on 3s. Just 3? So that's a 4+ save for me. So I fail 1, so I took 1 damage so far from the Stonehorn. Next up though, we've got Warpstone Tipped Staff. Let's do that one. So 3 attacks from the Warpstone Tipped Staff. Hitting on 4s. Wounded on 3s. And it's 4+ save for me, which I pass. And then finally we've got the Great Censer. It is Censer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it just does D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Ouch! Which is, now I understand why you wanted to charge, because it goes up to 2d6 when you charge. That's horrible. So D6 mortal wounds. Oh, what?
This is when you roll his 1.
So he's done 2 damage to us all together, which means I take 1 wound. So I drop to 9. That could have gone a lot better.
Could have done.
Right, let's work out the Storm Vermin. Right, so next up is the Storm Vermin, and these guys I didn't realise are buffed to High Heaven. So this guy gives them Ren -1. He gives them an extra attack. And then who's your general again? That one's your general.
Yeah.
Plus the Lord of War ability, which we forgot to mention in the hero phase, Michael gives them +1 to hit.
And he allows them to reroll 1s.
So they're hitting on 3s with 3 attacks each, rerolling 1s, wounded on 3s at -2. Oh, that's dirty!
And if I roll a 6, I get double damage.
Really?
Yeah.
For Storm Vermin? Ah, crap.
That's because of him though.
Ouch. Right, let's work this out. Okay, so all these Storm Vermin, 36 attacks, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yep.
A couple of 1s over here. Oh, you're picking everything else out.
I'm picking the ones that hit out, alright.
And then pull the 2s out. That one hit. And then re-roll them. So a few extra hits. So you only got what, 7 misses altogether?
Yeah.
And now you're wounded on 3s.
I'm looking for 6s.
But looking for 6s, yeah. Wow. Put your 6s up there. And you're wounded on 3s, aren't you?
I am.
Holy crap, wow. Okay, bearing in mind, my Monfangs have 6 wounds each, right? This is 2 damage each, so I'm just going to roll your dice here and I'm fishing for 6-up saves.
Yeah.
So there's 2, 4, 6, kills 1 Monfang outright, plus an extra 2 wounds.
Still passed quite a few.
So that was 2 that went through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I've killed 3.
So 1 is left on 5 wounds. Holy mother of God. Right, so that hurt, but at the end of turn 1, this guy's not running because of Inspiring Presence, but he's within 6 of this. Michael doesn't have any within 6, so I still control it. The Yetis are controlling that one, and the cats that are deployed and the hunter are holding that one. So I do score 5 points to Michael's 1. Okay, so that hurt in return. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Turn 2. Who is going first though?
This is all important.
Oh no!
Oh!
3.
I'm using a different dice because I have no luck. Oh,
What?
come on!
2. Yay! And on top of mine as well.
I can never do that again.
Nah. Right, so Michael is going to leave the banner planted.
Yep, there's the banner guy.
The banner guy's there.
Planted.
He's using hack // on them because Michael knows that they can take him in combat. He's using his +1 attack ability for everybody.
National on the bones, yep.
Yep, but then he's using his Chaos Command trait on the Plague Monks to give them +1 to hit.
Yes.
And then Inspiring Presence on the Plague Monks because why would you not?
Why not, eh?
Right, so Inspiring Presence is because of the artifact that you've took, not because it's a command ability or anything, so people say. Right, and then we're going to use the Plague Furnace to reroll wounds for the Plague Monks on a 3+. Goes off. So they have +1 to hit, rerolling hits, rerolling wounds, fishing for 6s because of your chimes and other horrible stuff.
Plaguey stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So now we've got 2 mages to do though. Haven't we?
Yeah. Warlock Engineers, yeah.
But are you going to go for Arcane Ball and then the other one that I can't remember, the specific one?
Warp Lightning.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Warp Lightning on this guy, it's basically Arcane Ball, but it does D6. What do you have to don't you take damage to yourself though in exchange for doing it?
I do. No, pause.
Right, so he's going to use Warp Lightning.
Yep.
So if he gets it off, it's D6 mortal wounds on the Stonehorn. Casting value 5, and he gets it. So D6 mortal wounds on my Stonehorn. For 4, which counts as 2. So that drops him to 7. I'm guessing you're going Arcane Bolt with the other one because you can't use Warp Lightning again.
I am, yes.
Okay, casting value 5.
Ooh, it fails.
Yep. But it doesn't blow up in your face, thankfully.
Yeah.
I think that's it for hero phase. Let's move on to movement. Okay, so Michael's movement. He hasn't really moved much around. Moved the Warp Fire Throwers a little bit closer in an attempt to kill him.
Yeah.
But he's also going to be chucking the Warp Lightning Cannons at that guy because he needs to wound him in fast. Ideally, dropping him to D3 mortal wounds on a 2+ would be better than a 6. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so, shooting phase. What are you going with first?
I'll open up with the Warp Lightning. Sorry, the Warp Fire Throwers.
The Warp Fire Thrower. Right, so Michael's being risky here. He's overcharging this one.
This one.
On a 2+, I suffer D6 mortal wounds, but on a 1,
I suffer D3.
that's alright. So D6 mortal wounds on the Stonehorn. For 3, which will half it, so I'll take 2 more, which will drop me to 5.
Now I'm going to do the same with this one.
Overcharging.
Overcharging.
Don't roll a 1. So D6 mortal wounds. 4, which does 2 more damage. Drops into 3.
And might as well continue as I'm going.
Oh! D3 on yourself.
And it would run out. There.
The
dead.
full 3.
Dead.
Only 3 wounds.
3 wounds there.
Yeah, interesting enough, Lucy did this with her new upcoming army, right? And you can hurt yourself to do extra attacks, and every time she hurt herself, she did 3 mortal wounds to herself. Every time, didn't you?
Yep. But when I was inflicting the damage on the other unit, we were getting the minimum.
Yeah.
Falling the minimum that could
Minimum damage on the D3s. Right.
Sounds my luck.
So, any Age of Sigmar fans out there know what Lucy's army might be? Leave it in the comments. Right, anyway, you've still got 2 Warp Lightning Cannons.
Yeah, this one's going to go for him because he didn't die.
Okay, so for the Warp Lightning Cannons, you roll a dice.
Yep. And if I beat it or above it, that's how many more wounds.
Isn't it the same or above?
Same or above.
Same or above, yeah. So roll a dice for this one. You want a 1 here.
No, I don't want a 1.
Yeah, you do, because then...
Oh yeah, I do want a 1, yeah. Sorry, I had to do it on the...
3. So you now roll 6 dice. And on a roll of a 3 or above, you do a mortal wound. So 6 dice, 3+ doing a mortal wound. How good would it be if you rolled all 6 here? So you do 3 mortal wounds, which halves to 2, which leaves me on 1. But I'm guessing you're probably quite happy to take them out with the Plague Furnace.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing this guy needs to go for the Thunder Tusk.
Yep.
So same again, roll a dice. Roll really nice and low here. 4. 4 more, you're doing mortal wounds. You do 2, 3. 3 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
He doesn't half it though.
Oh, isn't it?
No.
Oh, that's good news.
So he takes the full 3. Okay, so just the one charge. I think Michael's just going to charge the Storm Vermin. 6 inches, we'll get all them in, so we'll move them up. But you said that you're not going to attack with these first. Because if he attacks and kills the Mournfang, the Stonehorn's still going to get to attack, and even wounded, he can still dish out a fair bit of damage.
Yep.
So Michael's going to use the swingy, spiky...
Plague Furnace.
Yeah, the thing that actually just does d6 mortal wounds. So all you've got to do is roll a 2, and he kills him, because I would half the damage if you roll a 1, which means... Oh, actually, it just kills him. It just kills him. Because he's on 1 wound. You don't even need to roll.
Huh.
Because 1 still halves to 1.
Yeah.
So you just kill him.
Right.
Rolls a 2.
No, it doesn't matter. He doesn't even need to roll.
I thought you had to roll a 2 to get it off.
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
That's its attacks. Just d6 mortal wounds in combat. So that's horrible. So your Storm Vermin are all obviously going to pile in here. So you've still got 12 attacks. But now I know you buffed these guys, right? But that was in case you didn't get as lucky as you did.
Yeah, I've got a lot of mortal wounds on me shooting.
You did. So there's still 12 guys here, but I'm going to have to get to attack first anyway. So 1 Gargan Hacker. 1 hit. That's a wound at -1, but it's 3 damage, so you wouldn't get your shield.
Oh,
So it's your 5 drops to a 6, yeah. Nope, so that kills 3, because it's 3 damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then the Mournfang itself, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. So that's 1 wound. Now it is -1, but it's 1 damage, so you get your shield.
Ooh.
So it cancels each other out, so you're on a 5 up. And he saves it.
Yay.
So you get to attack back now with 9 guys. Right, so we forgot it last time, but Storm Vermin, if they attack a unit that's smaller than them, get +1 to hit. So Michael should have been hitting on 2s last time.
Yeah.
But I think you only rolled about 4 or 5, so you probably get another wound or 2 through. This guy probably would have still been alive on 1 or 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would have changed much, but we know for next time. So you've got 9 guys, which is 27 attacks, +1 because of the leader, whose name I got, the Warlord. You re-roll on 1s because of this guy,
Banner.
and then you're -2 rend because of this guy.
Trench.
But then Storm Vermin on the roll of a 6 do 2 wounds.
No, it's because of him.
Alright.
Yeah.
And you're at -2 rend.
Yeah.
So 27 attacks, hitting on 3s because we're remembering the +1, but before you do that, unpredictable destruction. On the roll of a 60, you get a further +1. No.
Ooh.
We did roll it last time, we just did it off camera, so hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s, so do you want to pick the 1s out and I'll get the 2s for you. There's another 1. So, and 1 more. There we go, so all of them have hit, only 4 misses there. So they miss, and now you're wounded on 3s at -2. So this alone should kill us, let alone the 6s doing double damage. Oh, what? So 4 6s, I'll tell you what, I'll just roll them ones now. So I fail all 4, 2 wounds apiece kills them.
Excellent.
They're brutal, I don't like them. And at the end of that, Michael doesn't need to take Battle Shock because his whole army's fearless because of Inspiring Presence and the banner being planted.
Yep.
So you do score 1 more point, Michael.
Yay.
Put you at 2 to my 5.
Yeah.
But you've just killed 800 points of my army.
Woohoo.
Wow, is it possible that I could get tabled here? Let's move into Beastclaw, turn 2. Okay, so Destruction turn 2, we basically pushed forward very, very quickly. These guys only got a 1 for the Destruction move, but they are within 6 of this objective, and the Yetis have moved and ran this way. The Thunder Tusk got a 5-inch move, and the Mournfangs have pushed around significantly. I need to try and take care of these Storm Vermin and the Plague Monks, and the Thunder Tusk's hopefully going to go in at the Plague Furnace. The 2 cats that were back here have moved forward and claimed this objective for me as well. So, Shooting phase is going to be very, very quick. Now, because I'm wounded, I do a lot less damage on this banner guy now. Okay, so Frost Weathered Ice. 2+, I do D6 mortal wounds to this guy. D6. For 2, oh, he's on 2 wounds. So, the Blood Vulture. I will pick him for my first unit. You then get to pick another unit that's going to take 1 mortal wound.
Oh yeah.
So basically on a 1, 2, 3 he's going to take it, but on a 4, 5, 6 the unit that you pick will take a mortal wound. Clan Rats. So you lose a Clan Rat.
Yay.
And then I'm going to shoot both Ironlock pistols at that guy. 4s. 1 hit. 3s. -1 AP on this guy. So what's he saved normally? Probably a 4 or 5. So the Standing Bearer has a 4+ save. Increased to a 3 because you're in cover. Dropped back to a 4 because of the pistol. So 4+ save. And he makes it. Damn. And that is it for my shooting. So, these guys are going to charge because they're within 14 inches of the Huskard. I needed a 10. Boom. So, they're going to make the charge. Oh, Thunder Tusk is going to charge into here. So, yeah, 4-inch charge gets him in. We'll move that Gargon Hacker around, but basically he's in there, so he's going for the Plague Furnace. These guys into here, 3 dice and pick the 2 highest because of the Hornblower, and I get a 5, so a 5 will get me nicely round to here. The other unit, see how far they go. Wow, so they can go 10. Gonna go here. So yeah. Okay, so first up I'm gonna go with this pack of Mournfangs against the Storm Vermin because they're horrible. Nice. So Gargant Hackers. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. -1. So you're down to your 6+ save because it does 3 damage if it fails. So that's 3 rats killed. I've then got 8 attacks with the hooves. So I hit it on 4s. Nice. I'm then wounding on 3s. So that is 4. Now it is -1, but it's 1 damage. But you've got your shields as well. So the +1, -1 cancels each other out. So you've got 4 5-ups to make. So 4 plus the 3 that went. That's 7 dead. Right, so Michael's piled in with the Plague Monks next, and he's managed to get 13 of them within range. Now, because of the banner and the chimes, you're hitting on 4s re-rolling because of the knives, and then you're wounded on 4s, but 6s are -1, 2 damage.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 4s. Oh, unpredictable destruction. I keep forgetting this.
Oh yeah, I put them on, didn't I?
Oh no, you're giving +1 to hit because your command ability, so you're hitting on 3s. But on unpredictable destruction, if you roll a 6, you're hitting on 2s. So roll 1 dice for your chaos trait. Doesn't go a 6. So you're hitting on 3s because of the command ability from the Lord.
Was that when you work on Verminus units?
No, it's any chaos unit.
Right.
Because you're running Chaos Allegiance, it works on any chaos unit. So yeah.
Well.
And then unpredictable destruction is where you roll a 6 for a further +1.
Right, got ya. Shooting on 3s, re-rollable.
So not a bad round. And actually, if these charge with 3 attacks each, with the +1 to hit for the command trait, re-roll into wound if you use the scroll, and then 6 is doing double damage, which that's your wounds, isn't it?
Those are just my re-rolls.
Oh, that's your. Oh, ouch. Yeah, basically, you can buff them and Storm Vermin to high heaven, can't you?
Yeah.
Then they're good.
Yeah.
So, wounding now on 4s, but fishing for 6s. I'll pull the 6s off for you. So just the 3.
I think so.
Quite a lot of wounds though. And there's another 3 and another 3.
Oh, on 3s, is
no, you're not. Sorry, you're wounding on 4s. My bad.
Yes, wounding on 4s.
Oh. Okay. So we've got 3 saves at -1 for 2 damage each. And I fail all of them because I've got 4 per save, so that's 6 wounds. And then I'm just going to roll these on a 4+. I've got 3 wounds left. 1, 2, 3, you killers.
Yay.
So yes, that hurt. I'm of course going to go with the Mournfangs next. I'm going to split my attacks. So everything that this one has is going against your banner bearer, and then that one is going at them ones. So Gargan Hacker at the banner bearer. 1 hit, fishing for 3s. That wounds, it's -1, but you're +1 because you're in cover, so 4+ save on him. Kills him because it's 3 damage.
Yep.
Which means the actual beast's attacks are wasted, unfortunately. The other one is now going to go at the Plague Monks. 1 hit, and fails to wound. And the 4 Tusks, 1 hit. So that's it. So basically, these need a battle shock test. No, it's not. It's not it, sorry. I've still got the Yetis to go, which means you've still got your clan rats to pile in.
Yeah.
So Michael's actually got 7 clan rats down here to go. So you're hitting on 5s normally, but you drop to 6s because Yetis.
Yep. Nothing.
And then I'll go back with the Yetis. We've got 4 attacks apiece, so I'll just do these ones first. That's abysmal. And then the other 4 attacks for the Yetis. Wow, so I actually only get 2 hits out of all 12 attacks. And I get 1 wound at -1 for 2 damage. So, we've got a 6-up save, which is no save, which kills 2 of them.
Yay.
Yay. But, good thing is, this is going to help with battle shocks.
Well, I've still got them to attack yet.
Oh god, you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh crap. Oh no. But at least you're not re-rolling ones.
No.
So they've got, the champion's there, so there's 3 attacks from him.
Plus he's 1 from...
Plus he's 1 from him, so that's 4 for the champion, 3 for the banner bearer. Right, so the 2 storm vermin. Unpredictable destruction, doesn't get it. So, 7 attacks, hitting on 4s, no re-rolls. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s, is it?
Yes.
And 6s are -2 rend for double damage.
1, 6, and 2 normal wounds, which are 1 -1 rend.
Okay, so 2 5-ups, pass 1, fail 1, and then 1 6-up, which I fail, so I take 3 damage. The reason you don't get a further +1 is because there's 2 models in each unit, so because you don't outnumber me, you don't get the Storm Vermin rule. Right, now on to battle shocks. So, I don't need to take any, because you killed me big model. What's the bravery of these guys?
5.
Okay, I've already killed 7. Or 9, was it 9? There was 12, wasn't there? So I killed 9.
No, there was 9, so you've killed 7.
So either way, you're going to lose at minimum 2 more. Being bravery 5, so they're going to run.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Yay.
And then the clan rats, I killed 2. What's the bravery of a clan rat?
4.
4. So roll a dice, not a 1 or a 2, they're fine.
Hey.
Wow, clan rats stay. Right, so Michael scores only 1 more point. Puts you at 2. Oh no, sorry, that was end of my turn.
Yeah.
So I'll score this one for 2, I score that one for 2, and I score that one for 1 more. Gets me another 5, puts me at 10 points to your 2. But you're now going to hurt me if you go first here. Right, battle round 3. Who's going? Sorry, who's going first? I roll a 6.
Did you?
I did. There it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
3. So destruction, turn 3, and that's moving phase. So basically these guys have moved around here. So I've got 2 ironlock pistols. I'm going to shoot into this guy here. Hit with 1. 3s. A wound with 1. It's -1 for D3 damage. So what is his armor save? Probably a 4. Let's double check. So yep, 4 up armor save. Michael's down to a 5 up on that guy. Every time. Every time. Right, so charges. These guys are going to charge. 3d6, pick the 2 highest. I'm going 7 inches, so I'm going to go there. So on a 4+, he'll take a mortal wound. He takes 1 mortal wound. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have both Gargan Hackers hit him. In fact, no. This one will purely attack him. This one, the Gargan Hacker and 2 of the fangs will go. Nah, let's just split it that way, right? So one of them's going at him. Gargan Hacker. Both hit. 3s. Both wound. -1. 3 damage apiece. You need to pass at least one of these. 5 up. Oh, what? He does both of them? And this is the tusks. That's 3 wounds at -1. 1 damage apiece though. 3 at -1. 1 damage apiece. So your 4 drops to a 5 up.
How many wounds, sorry?
3.
3.
So he takes 2 damage altogether.
Can you re-roll these 2? Because I'm your lucky skull helm.
Oh god.
Nope.
So 2 damage.
2 damage.
Then on the warp fire thrower, 1 hit with a Gargan Hacker. That's a wound. It's -1 and it does 3 damage. Right, so Michael is going with the Plague Monks next. There's 11 of them within range, so unpredictable destruction first. Oh, you haven't gotten it off once yet, have you?
I had to get a 6 on one dice.
So his command trait is still in effect, so he's a +1, so he hit me on 3, he's re-rolling. Thank God for re-rolls, eh? There's a lot there. So a few misses there, but you then wounded me on 4s, isn't it?
Yes.
4s, but 6s are at -1, and because of the banner,
re-roll that 6.
and if you get another 6, you do a mortal wound to us. So 4s, any 6s, just the 1.
1.
Okay, so the -1, 5 up, goes through, so you do 1 wound because of that 6, but then, do you roll a further 6 with it?
Probably not. Ooh,
No.
That's alright.
How many saves have we got there? 5?
6.
6 saves. 4 plus. 1, 2, I take 3 more wounds. Drops him to only 2 remaining. So next up, I'm going to go with the Yetis. So Yetis have 4 attacks each. They hit on 4s. I'm a dice short. Can you pass me a dice, please? So I hit on 4s and I wound on 3s. That's better. A wound on 3s. That's not better. So it's -1, 2 damage apiece, which means I kill 4 rats. Yeah. I'll let you take them. But that means the only thing you've got left to attack back with is this guy and the remaining clan rats.
Oh, that's pretty much gone.
The clan rats has only got 1 left.
Yeah.
Yay! Right, so this guy, let's find out his stats and see if we can kill him on fire. Okay, so this guy whose name I totally forgot is going next. Now, Michael did forget about one of the rules. It is his first time using the Skaven properly, so he did forget on a 2+ basically he could have ran away.
Yeah, stay here and I'll get help. I'll just run away.
But basically I've only done 1 wound, so in this instance it's not going to have made much of a difference. You might even do some damage back to me.
I might.
So, 2 attacks with his first thing, but unpredictable destruction. Do you get +1 to hit? Way! Right, so what do you normally hit on?
Normally hitting on a 3.
So you're now hitting on 2s. 2 hits. Wounding on
4s.
Yep.
This one. 1 wound.
AP or rend?
No rend, damage 1.
I'm fine. Next weapon.
Studded flail.
Yep.
Attacks 2. Hitting on 4s, so hitting on 3s.
Yep. Both hit. Wounding.
3+ for this one.
Yep.
No rend.
2 more. And I take 2 wounds. So I drop to 4.
And then I got my last attack.
Yep.
Which is a hooked tail blade. I get 2 attacks for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on a 4, so it'll be 3s.
Nice.
Wounding on a 5 is not very good. 1 wound.
AP.
Nothing, just 1 damage.
Which I'm fine. So, that is all of yours, but I've got these guys still to go. So, they're all going to go for the Plague Monks, see if we can kill some of them. They've still got Inspiring Presence on them though, so they aren't going to run, but the other guys, yeah. That's 1 minus 1 rend on the Plague Monks.
Don't get a save anyway.
Kills 3 of them. And then the Tusks and Fangs hitting on 4s. That is awful. So that's 2 at -1, so I'll kill 2 more Plague Monks, Michael. Now, that would be it. But because this is kind of me teaching Michael how to play a little bit, if he's within 3 inches, he can pile in. And the reason he left that one till last is because he was forcing us to wait until these guys had attacked, then pile them with that so it can't get attacked. Right, so let's bring their stats up and see if we can kill some Mournfang. Right, so going with Rusty Wheels and Spikes first. D6 attacks for 3. And what are you hitting on? And in fact, roll your Unpredictable Destruction again.
Hey!
So you're hitting on a further +1. So what do these normally hit on?
2+.
So a 1 would still fail, because match player.
Right.
A 1 also, basically even if you get a 1+, it still fails on a 1. But it's going to matter for the rest of your attacks. And if you were wounded, it would have hurt you here as well.
Yeah,
so 3 attacks hitting on 2s. Nice. Wounding?
3s.
So that's 2 wounds. Rend?
Or damage 1.
Does 1 more damage. Drops that guy to 1 wound. And then you've got some more attacks.
Yeah, with the Warpstone tip staff.
From the guy riding it, yeah. 3 attacks.
3 attacks, hitting on 4s.
So drop to 3s. So 2 hits. Wounding?
On 3.
Yeah.
D3 damage.
AP? Rend?
No.
Both go through, so 2d3 damage, Michael. Oh no! Full 6 damage, which drops that one guy down to 1 wound and kills the other one. But that's not all your attacks, is it?
So the Verminus itself, the sensor, which gets
D6 mortal wounds.
And doesn't actually have a hit. So it's just
No,
D6.
it's just D6 mortal wounds for 4, which kills him. Ouch! Now, interestingly enough, Michael,
Yeah.
that hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bravery test though. You lost 4.
Yeah.
The bravery 4, so even if you roll a 1, that guy's gone.
Yeah, I knew he was going to. It's a little crappy clan rat.
Right, over to Michael's turn 3. I score another 5 points, puts me at 15.
Yay.
But you're going to have to get up there and kill him.
Yeah.
You got 3 turns to do it, Michael. Let's see what you can do. Right, so round 3 for Michael. So, he's going to use his Chaos Command trait on these guys to give them +1 to hit. And he's going to use his artifact to give them Inspiring Presence. And that's almost it. But this guy's going to do Warp Lightning on them.
You can also do his spell onto them. With 3+.
His ability, you can, yes. So reroll wounds. So on a 3+, Plague Monk can reroll wounds. Yep.
It's gone off.
So then Warp Lightning from this guy into these. So 2d6, you need to roll a 5. It fails, which means you suffer was a d6 mortal wounds. So yep, d6 wounds on himself because he failed for 2. At least he's alive still.
Down to 3.
Yep. And then the other guy over here is going to cast Arcane Bolt. Gets it off, so d3 mortal wounds on the Mournfangs. Just the 1. Not bad. Let's move into the movement phase. Okay, so movement phase. Michael's moved the clan rats around here, and the warp fire thrower is going to go in at these guys. The plague monks are going for the 2 saber cats up here to try and get this objective. Actually, we haven't moved this guy back out of combat. Is he retreating? If it's just your movement phase when you're retreating, you just move out.
Yeah, retreating. Right.
He's retreating, so he's going to scurry away down here. Yeah. Right, so shooting phase. Do you Do you want to go with the Warfire throw first at them?
I will.
You're going to overcharge it?
I am.
So don't roll a 1. Oh, so is it D6 mortal wounds?
D6 mortal wounds.
2. I'll take that. Now, how are you going to split your fire with the warp lightning cannons? Because you could shoot either, but dealing with the Yetis is still a bit of a problem. But I reckon you could probably take these in combat with a plague furnace. Alright. So do you want to do both warp lightning cannons at them, or at least see what this one does first? And then if you can't kill them because the most you can do is 6 mortal wounds, but you might get lucky. So what do you roll?
Warp lightning cannon into them.
Into the Yetis, yeah. 3, so 6 dice. 3 plus I suffer a mortal wound. Oh, come on.
Dice are failing us.
That's still 3, so it kills a Yeti and drops 1 to 3 wounds. Still, you could potentially kill it with the next warp lightning cannon. And if you kill another one, the last guy might run with morale. Might.
So let's see what he gets.
4. 1, 2, just the 2.
Yeah.
You don't kill him.
Dice are falling on us now.
I think that's it for your shooting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So charges. These guys are the 2 cats.
Yep.
So let's see how far they charge. It's probably going to make it. We'll measure that in a second. But then the plague furnace needs a 3. And he makes it in. Is your storm vermin lord guy going in?
The warlord.
Yep. Or are you going to keep him out?
I don't know. They need to die, like.
You've got the clan rats. The clan rats could go in.
Yeah. I'll get everything in. And then they need to die.
Chucking everything in.
Well, the clan rats are going in.
Okay. 3. And they make it in as well. Right, so Michael says the Mornfangs have got to go, so the warlord is going in. 3 inches. Oh, and he fails! Oh, after all that. So these guys, 5 inches just made them close enough. So for combat, you're going with the plague furnace first, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right, so let's see what Michael can do with the plague furnace. We've been discussing it a little bit here as well, and he says if you can kill these and get first in the next turn, you can probably kill the Yetis. And if you can get the plague monks up, that's going to be absolutely crucial. So, what are we going first with on the plague furnace, Michael?
Be the rusty wheels and spikes.
Okay, so first of all, you've still got unpredictable destruction though. So, do you roll a 6 basically? Nope.
Nope.
So,
it has D6.
D6, yeah. For 3.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. Hits with all 3. Wounding on 3s, wasn't it?
Yep.
2 wounds, no AP.
No AP, damage 1.
So does 1 damage. Next attack from the guy on the front, is it?
Yep. He gets 3.
Yep.
No. 4s. Does he count?
No, the unpredictable destructions for the model.
Right, yeah. 1 hit.
Wounds.
On a 3.
Yep. Wounds. Pass it. I presume it's not AP minus 2.
You.
And then you've got D6 mortal wounds. No, you charged. You charged, so it's 2d6 mortal wounds.
What with the sensor?
Yeah. Oh god.
Is it?
It is. You told me it was 2d6.
No, that's with the spikes.
Oh.
Might have
Oh, well in that case you've only rolled 1d6 with the spikes.
I know, but you got to have people around it to count.
Ah, right.
Just check this.
Okay, so before we swing with the sensor, we have been doing a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
On a 4 plus you do d6 mortal wounds. So come on, Michael. That's what you need, but you need that again ideally, don't you?
Yeah.
3, which still kills that guy and drops that one to 5. So that's still not bad. Right, I'm going to go next, and I'm probably going to go with... They're Inspiring Presence, but I don't think the clan rats are going to kill the Mornfang.
I doubt it.
So I'm going to go with the Saber Cats next. Right, so the Saber Cats are going to pile in and attack next. I hit on 4s and wound on 3s. So I'll reroll that one. So 4 hits, wounding on 3s. So I actually killed 3 plague monks, and I'm guessing you're going to take the back ones.
Yes, please.
Right, back to Michael. 19 attacks from these clan rats here. It's still going to be a bit of a tough job to try and kill this Mournfang, but if Michael gets lucky, he could do it, especially if you get unpredictable destruction. Do you roll a 6? Nope. Hitting on 5s?
I am.
And then wounding on 4s?
Yep.
2.
2 wounds.
Do 2 damage. Drops me to 3. It's not bad.
Not bad for timer.
So of course he's going to go back against the clan rats.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Hackers. Both hit. 1 wound. It's -1, but it kills 3. 'Cause it's 3 damage.
It saves a 6+, so it's not save.
Okay, and then the claw, 2 tusks. 2 kills 2 more.
So there's 5 altogether.
That's 5 altogether, yeah. Now, next up we've got the Plague Monks. Let's pile them in. Okay, so we didn't roll this one on camera, but basically Michael hitting on 3s, didn't get unpredictable destruction up, but his command trait was still on it.
Rerolling wounds.
Rerolling hits,
Yep.
wounding on 4s, re-rolling because the Plague Furnace's ability went off and 6 is doing additional damage.
Yeah.
Frost Sabers died, to say the least. So, which means that these guys need a morale check. Because you've lost 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically D6, you lose D6 more. 3, so 3 more go leaves you with 1. I'm guessing you're going to leave the champion.
Yep. Yes.
Oh god. And we're going into turn 4. That was the end of your turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you score 3 more points, put you at 5.
Yeah.
To my 11, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so it's not looking good for me. I've got 2 Yetis. In fact, I forgot the battle shock on the Yeti. Don't roll a 6. No, it's fine. So, it's not looking good for me here. I've got 2 Yetis, 2 Saber Cats, and an Icebrow Hunter left. Michael has to tail me because you can't score enough points to catch up unless you get to my objective 4.
Yeah.
So, let's see what Michael does if he gets the first turn. So, turn 4, who's going first?
Hey!
Yeah, Michael's going first. This is now going to hurt. So, Hero Phase. Yeah. Okay, so Hero Phase. This guy's used Inspiring Presence because of his artifact on them. This guy's used his command trait, which is his Warlord trait, +1 to hit on the Plague Furnace. Mm-hmm. He's then used Hack, Hack, Slash, Slash on them.
Yep.
And his normal ability goes off anywhere for Clan Verminus. So, we've been discussing this, and Michael reckons he can almost tail me this turn. Almost.
Depends on the dice.
Depends on the dice. So, both of your engineers are going to cast into these and hopefully kill them.
Yeah.
If they don't, in the shooting phase, this guy should. Which means that you've got this Warp Lightning Cannon as well to go after them. This one's only going to be within range of these.
Mm-hmm.
But, one more ability. The reroll of wounds on them, it is within 13. So, on a 3+ Michael, does it go off? It does.
Mm-hmm.
So, which one of these two is doing Warp Lightning first? This one,
Yeah.
at the Yetis. So 5+ on 2 dice. And he gets it, so D6 mortal wounds. Oh look, you killed the squad, Michael.
Oh dear.
Yes, oh dear indeed. So I'm guessing the last one's now going to go Arcane Bolt at him.
Might as well.
So casting value 5. He gets it, D3 mortal wounds. Does the 1. It's not bad. So, shooting. That one at the 2 Yeti, at the...
These cuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 3. So 6 dice, needing a 3 or better to do the mortal wounds. I think they've only got 2 wounds apiece. Yep, they do. You do 2 mortal wounds. You kill 1 cat.
Dice hit me.
Actually, I'm sorry. we've just shot with that and not done your movement phase. So let's go and do your movement phase. Right, so movement phase, after we accidentally did that shot. These guys have all moved and ran. There's just outside of 6 inches of this objective, but Michael knows he can probably get that next turn quite easily, which is good. Both engineers have ran as well, because if the Plague Monks fail the charge, basically I've got to do something and move. But if I jump out from behind there, you're just going to hit us with Arcane Bolt and Warp Lightning. So yeah, this guy's moved and ran, he's within 6 of that one, so Michael's at least getting 3 points this turn, which will put you back up to 8. If you make the charge, that'll get you 4, that'll get you up to 12.
Yeah.
Which means you'll only be tailing ever so slightly. So, shooting, we've still got this one to shoot.
Yeah. You might as well shoot that.
That's all you can shoot. So, what do you roll? A 3. Come on, you only need 2 3 or more here, Michael. There you go, there's 3, which kills him.
Lovely.
And that's shooting. Charges. They needed a 9-inch charge because I measured it against me hunter. And it's fail. So, you score 1 point for this one and 2 points for that one. Puts you back up to 8. Okay, so moving phase. I've moved the Frost Saber back further away from the clan rat. She didn't need to take morale because she counts as bravery 7 whilst there's a nice brown hunter nearby. And this guy's moved and ran basically an inch. So I'm going for the Plague Monks now with me. Throne Spear. So 4s. And I hit. 3's to wound. And I fail to wound. And that is my turn. So I score 3 more points. Yay. Puts me at 18. Right, so this now makes a massive, massive difference. Who is going first, Michael?
Indeed.
1, so me.
Yep.
So, surprise, surprise, I'm going to do exactly the same again. But this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand still. Crossbow. Misses. Throne Spear. Hits. 3's to wound. And a wound. -1 for D3 damage. So basically I killed D3 Plague Monks. For 2. What bravery are they? Because I almost feel like I maybe should have just charged into them last turn, but nah, I think I'd have killed myself.
5.
Bravery 5. Oh. So roll a dice. So you roll a 5, you lost 2, makes you 7, but there's more than 10 in the unit, so you lose 1 more. Right. Michael's turn. He's now got to kill a Frost Saber. In fact, I'm on 18 points. You're on what? 8.
Yep.
10, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can only get 9 points here. So you have to table me. You have to. Right. Let's do some measurements and stuff. Right, so hero phase was non-existent because all your spells and abilities were out of range, and even giving +1 to hit on any of this isn't going to matter because it's the last turn. So, these guys have moved forward. The Warp Fire Throw is unfortunately out of range. The Plague Monks need a 3-inch charge and they need to chomp through the hunter. That is it, because nothing else can get to or see the hunter, so basically Michael hasn't moved any of this. But he will score, providing I don't kill all the Plague Monks. You should score 9 points, which would put you at 17 to my 18. So, firing. This is the only thing that's firing.
Yeah.
2 wounds on that saber. It's a 24-inch range and Michael is just in. 3. You should do this. 6 dice. 2 3 pluses is all you need. There you go. So the cat's dead.
Yeah.
So you're going to score at least 5 now. And even if you don't charge, you've got the 9. Charge distance.
What do I need?
3.
3.
You're in. Okay, so as Michael counts up his dice, he was saving it, and I forgot to mention it on camera there, but the Plague Scroll in the unit, you pick a unit within 13 because he needs to kill this. He was saving it for something like this. So basically, the Plague Scroll lets you reroll once to wound one. Normally you wouldn't need it because you've got the Plague Furnace, which is like way back over there now. So You've got 18 attacks, Michael. You're hitting on 4s, re-rolling because of your paired weapons.
Yep.
So let's do that first. That's a decent roll. And he doesn't have the command trait or unpredictable destruction because there's no heroes nearby, unfortunately. That's another good roll. So what? 3 misses altogether.
Yep.
Wounded on 4s.
Yep.
And you're re-rolling 1s, but you're fishing for 6s because it's -1 and potential of mortal wounds.
Yep.
Oh, there's 3 6s. 4 6 5? No, 4. 4 6s. That's still not good. But then you're wounded on 4s, so the 3s fail.
2 1s to reroll.
2 1s to reroll. For nothing. Right, let's work this out. Okay, so this is it. It's very chancy because Michael's got 9 wounds. I've got 7 altogether. So these are at -1. Icebrow Hunter has a 5 up drop to a 6 up. So 4 wounds go through. But Michael gets to roll those 4 dice and see if he does any mortal wounds on the roll of a 6. Does 1 more mortal wound. So I'm down to 2. And I've got 5 saves to make of a 5+. I need to pass 4 of these. Oh! Oh my word! So close. Wow. So you score 17 points, I score 18, but you win on the last saving throw. And do you know what? It was that mortal wound that made the difference.
Was that last 6?
That last 6, yeah.
Wow.
Do you know what? I think I definitely made a few mistakes in the first round. I don't think I should have charged me Stonehorn and Mournfangs in when I did. I think I should have held back a little bit more. Storm Vermin are damn nasty.
Yeah.
When they're buffed with them characters, horrible.
Yeah.
Weight of dice from them things, buffed with a Plague Furnace, they are horrible as well. Warp Lightning Cannons, I don't like them. Warp Fire Throwers, I don't like them.
Yep.
You've got a canny little army here.
Not bad, is it?
No, not at all. So, General's Handbook 2's out on Saturday.
Yep.
Are you excited?
I am.
Because you're going to get some proper Allegiance abilities now rather than just roll a 6 and get +1 to hit.
Yes.
Which look tasty compared when we've had a quick read of them on the community page. So hopefully this will be a little bit stronger again.
Yeah.
But I think we put together a nice little army here, Michael. So it's been really nice playing against them. Be interesting to see how they do against Khorne.
Yeah. That sounds like a challenge.
Really? Right, well, Michael, thank you very much for coming around. I know we probably had a couple of mistakes. It's been a while since I played Sigmar. It's your first. You've only played it twice or once?
Once before.
Once before when I taught you, and that was like months ago.
Yeah.
But after playing it, that's not too dissimilar.
Yeah. The hardest thing I find is remembering all the hero abilities.
Yeah, because you have to specify them rather than just aura, like in 40k.
That's what shows I'm only learning.
Yeah, it definitely took us a while, especially because obviously you had the 2 relics on these 2 guys, then you had the banner, and then you had to remember to use Inspiring Presence because of the relic, plus the command trait, plus his normal ability.
Yeah, plus all my spells. Well,
whereas me, I had like 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, Michael, thank you very much for coming around. Thank you very much for an awesome game. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching Skaven on the channel. They will definitely be back.
Definitely.
See you next time.